Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars. I've got a 1950 Chevrolet 3100 series truck, and this thing runs and drives great. It's sitting on a late model C10 or CK Blazer chassis, and we're going to take it for a quick spin. Walking out in front of me. Tachometer works. I think the speedometer is running a little slow. I drive up and down this road all the time, and I know we're doing more than 35. So maybe the wrong gear in there. Truck steers really nice. I mean, it's got power steering, independent suspension, power disc brakes. I mean, you can steer this thing with one finger. Going into reverse, going backwards there. Nice sounding exhaust. Sounds like a truck. Dual exhaust out the back. Royal blue. This color is called the Royal Blue. Smooth running engine. I'm gonna turn the engine off so we can hear a little bit better. Electric fan. I've never seen it overheat. Old school aluminum air cleaner and valve covers there. It's got long tube, I believe those are hooker headers, but I'm not positive. Power steering, power brakes, as I said. Inner fender wells are nice and clean and rust free. The heater hoses are hooked up to the heater. I believe the heater motor is working, but I'm not 100% positive. We can check it in a minute. Hood is pretty clean. Got spots all around it. We're gonna see spots like this right here, where the paint is not perfect, and it's not a perfect truck. This is kind of like a I don't know, I guess a resto mod on its way or something like that, or I don't know what you might call this. They did a good job putting the frame underneath it, and it's got disc brakes on the front, original drums on the back. Easy cruising, I mean, just when they're set up like this, they drive like newer vehicles. It drives more like let's say like an 85 Chevy truck more than it does a 50 Chevy truck. So it is a 3100. I see this all the time. In fact, my other 50 has these same badges. Sometimes people just grab the badges they have and throw them on there, or they can't find the original 31. So it's got a 3600 badge on it, but it is got 20-inch Boss wheels with a stagger in the front. I believe those are 8s, in the back 9.5s. Got good tires on there, Pirellis. At least Pirellis in the front. There are P0s in the back. I believe those are Pirellis on the front and rear. So the body on this truck is pretty straight overall, and this is just a cool looking driver. It's got sorry, I got distracted by this huge crane just flew by. The step sides on it, or somebody put these on, fashioned these and put these on there, or they're off of something else, or I don't know exactly. Maybe they are the originals and somebody did something to them. I'm not exactly sure. Got just some paint on them. That might be something that I would spend the money to put new step sides on. The other 50 truck, we just put brand new step sides on, and it just really makes it pop. But those still look okay. You could bed liner them maybe, or you could put a piece of steel on the top. When we got it, it had some diamond plate on top. I took that off. I didn't like that. So this is a royal blue, and in some certain lights it looks more blue, and in some certain lights it almost looks black at night, and in some certain lights it almost looks purple. So I think some guys called this, I had a 64 Impala that was the same color, and guys called it Blurple. So a few cracks back here and some skim coat, but the fenders are really straight. I'll let the camera adjust here. Cab corners are in good shape overall. We'll get up underneath the truck in a minute. And this door closes, has a little gap there from the weather stripping. Bottoms of the doors look pretty good. All the way around, the fenders are really straight. This would actually make a good candidate too to just blast down and repaint if you wanted to. Had a tree branch fall on the top, popped that dent back out, but it did mess up the paint there. Cracked the glass right here. This is old, really old original weather stripping. I love these old school. Somebody put these probably on who knows how long ago. Really old school searchlights on both sides. I don't think that they're hooked up. I know there's got a wire running to them, but I tried flipping them on and off and I didn't see them come on. The switch works. The lights do work. And I believe the turn signals work as well. Lights are on there. And in the back, brake lights. I've got a shop we pull in there sometimes at night and you can see the brake lights shining. Interior, this is my least favorite part. Somebody put a late model bench seat in here. It could be replaced. I would rather personally put an original seat back in it. I've tried to look for one, but honestly, I'm slammed at the shop right now and I just haven't had time to run, go get one, have it upholstered and all that. So I'm just gonna pass that on, let the next guy do what he wants to with it. I was also thinking about, you know, maybe replacing the steering wheel. But you know, part of the reason people call me and ask me, you know, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Well, part of it is that because I'm trying to keep the price point to where it's affordable and let the next guy do what he wants to it, you know? So like for me, again, I would put a factory carpet kit in here because I like factory carpet better. Somebody put this carpet in. It looks okay. It doesn't look bad, but it's just not my style. But see, everybody's got a different style. I'd probably put original gauges back in it. Somebody put these, you know, Pro Comp gauges in there. And I'd put a radio in. Obviously, years ago, somebody cut it so they could fit a little bit, probably an 8-track in it back in the 70s or the 60s. But at least it's got the glove box, which is nice. Stainless glove box, and those are really cool. Aftermarket gauges underneath are all functional, and I believe the heater is functional. I'm not positive. I know it's hooked up, which means it's not leaking, which is nice. It may need a new switch, but in the back you've got some old reclaimed bedwood or pressure treated lumber that looks like it was installed 25 or 30 years ago. So it looks nice. Again, not show quality. So down here, like I said, you've got the newer frame, step sides. Oh, and this is a solid frame. This has not been cut. Original floor pan right there has been cut out and replaced with some steel. You can see the welds there, but it's all pretty clean. Got some rust here in the inner cab corner. The outer cab corner appears to have been repaired years ago. And if we scoop way over, I'm going to slide under here so we can just do the video from both sides. That side, that cab corner is actually in good shape. That's the original cab corner. It doesn't look like it's ever been cut. So it's actually pretty clean under here. I mean, obviously, you know, when you change out the frame, there's always little modifications that are done to it. This is a nice solid frame. I don't see any places where there's any rust or anything that I feel like I'm concerned about. And then of course it gives you the, you know, upgraded suspension, things like that. We got this truck in. Oh, I caught my shirt. Oh, and that did it again. Damn it. Messed up my shirt. A nice one. Oh, ripped my shirt on that. So yeah, I gotta be careful. But this is what we do. You know what? We do the videos because I don't meet customers very often. I don't meet them face to face very often, and we want, you know, we want people to know what they're getting into. So this is a nice. This is a driver. I'm not gonna say it's a nice driver. I don't think that's true. I think it's just a driver. I don't think that's a crappy driver. It drives great. This is a truck I could jump in right now, take to lunch, run down to Home Depot, grab some stuff in. It looks sweet. Everywhere you drive a truck like this, people are giving thumbs up. I mean, this is the one right now that's in the shop everybody walks up to. And I think it's because of the wheels and the color. This chrome is nice and shiny on it. I think the front grille is actually a brand new chrome set. Well, now I'm looking closer, maybe not. See, but it's so shiny. No, it's not. It's probably, it may be actually original. The bumper on the front is nice. The rear bumper is brand new, I know, because we put it on at the shop. But yeah, I mean, this is a truck that gets a lot of looks. It's ready to run and drive right now. It's really cool. I just don't like overselling things. I'm not a used car salesman. You know, that's not my style. These are old trucks. They are what they are. I try to do the video and show everything I can, but this is a fun truck to drive. It's a fun truck to be seen in. And it's got a great look. So give us a call, PeachtreeClassicCars.com. And you know, we're specializing in finding these things and trying to keep them under $20,000. So regular people can have classic cars too, you know, not just the wealthy guys at Barrett Jackson. So give us a call.